This is going to be a quick overview of the Notify Them spreadsheet that I created to help me get traction with my Instagram posts. So here is the template that I created. And the first thing you're going to want to do is actually put this in your own Google Drive so that you can edit it. So you'll see this little note here at the top that says, go to File, make a copy, and put it in your Google Drive. Because otherwise, it's just read only. But if you put it in your Google Drive, you will be able to make changes to it and use it accordingly. So you'll want to go up to File, make a copy, or if you don't like Google Drive, go ahead and download it as an Excel spreadsheet and try to use it that way, whatever you're comfortable with. So let's just go ahead and make a copy for fun. You put it into whatever folder you want, and then it basically just creates another version like this, but it will append the word copy somewhere. Once you get that created in your Google Drive, you're ready to go. You can use this spreadsheet however you want and modify it to your liking. One thing you're going to notice here is in the bottom left, there's a contacts tab, which is where you're going to put all the people that are in your inner circle. And then you're also going to have a messages tab, which is where I've basically dropped in just some of the variations that you might have saw in my blog post with the different messages that I send out to people every day to keep things fun and fresh and just make it more human, because at the end of the day, Instagram is a very relational platform and I want to connect with human beings and have some fun. So I kind of keep it fresh and fun with changing up my messages depending on who I'm sending it to. So here's just kind of a list to get you started, and you can go ahead and edit these as well. So let me just give you a quick overview. So let's just say that I just posted something on Instagram. So let's just say, I posted this patient's graphic. What I can do is go to the post, and that kind of gives me the URL up here at the top. I copy that URL. Then I go back to the spreadsheet, and you'll see there's a little spot here where it says enter your post link below. Go ahead and just paste that in. What that does is takes that link and puts it into every one of these messages here in the middle column. You'll see it says message to copy. This has your post link in it. You can kind of see the Instagram post link is actually in there. Whereas this one on the right is almost identical to column B, although it says post link here. So this one you don't want to mess with as far as copying and pasting into Instagram, because this is the original template. This one has the link that you would want to go ahead and just Control C to copy, and then you would go to go to your Messenger, or if you're on your phone when you're copying, you can just paste it right into a text message and away you go. So it's kind of nice. Now, if you wanted to edit the original template, you can. I wouldn't touch the post link portion of it, because that is added into the formula here on the left. But let's say you didn't want to say holla. Maybe you just wanted to say, hey there. You can do that, and it will update it here in the other column for you. So yeah, feel free to edit this column however you want. Just make sure you keep this post link bracket in there, because that's what this column over here knows to read in order to put the message in. All right, so you can add more messages as well. It's totally up to you. Go ahead and add them as many as you want to this file, but this will kind of get you started. Now, since we're in here, let's just talk about the contacts tab really quick. I went over this in my blog post already, but let's just give you a really brief kind of overview on how I use it. So let's just say that I had posted this Instagram post. I'll come in here and I'll start notifying people. And I just use this as a reference to know who to notify and when to notify them. So let's just say this fictitious person, Adam here, I'm going to instant message them on Skype. And I know that I'm going to do that every day. And sometimes I even have a little personal note here just on something I might want to recall to ask them about or encourage them about. Just because, again, this is people, it's the human thing to do. So I'll have personal notes to, know those types of things, and then I'll know when I'm supposed to contact them. Let's just say it's Monday. Let me just get rid of everything here, and I'll have a blank column basically at the start of the week, and I'll just go through the list, and I'll Skype Adam and put an X in there. I will, go ahead and text Amber and put an X in here. I'll direct message someone on Instagram and put an X in there. But you kind of get the idea. I just use this spreadsheet as a way to remember exactly who I'm contacting, where I'm contacting them, and then just checking off the boxes by literally putting an X in there. It turns green when there's an X, and it removes the green when you don't have an X in there. But this is really helpful to me. I filled my list up with about 25 people with a variety of different methods to contact them. And you can learn more about kind of how I do that in my blog post.